Alright, so we're here at the pay-per-view against one Finn Balor, whatever, I always forget. You've seen me wrestle like 20 times now. Let's wrestle him again. But this is the conclusion to the past couple days of Wrestling Facts. This is the Raw recap after WrestleMania, because WrestleMania was so disappointing to me, as you heard yesterday. So as I whoop the Demon's ass here for probably not the title, and whoop some other people's asses probably, let's talk about the follow-up Raw to WrestleMania. So, which is something that's completely rare for me. I figured it was the best way to do this. I took notes as I was watching it today. I watch it a day behind usually, because I don't have cable. Gotta find other ways to get it. Something. Oh, get the fuck out of the way, ref. So here's my little note sheet from Raw. Here's the highlights and lowlights of the past day. I don't know why I'm dragging this out so much. I should just start talking already. So Raw opens up. Vince comes out. Says about you know, the crowd's all pumped up after WrestleMania, and the crowd starts chanting better than Roman or better than Reigns or something like that. And they chant all sorts of dumb shit the entire time Vince McMahon's talking. I mean, like they always do. It's nothing new for any WWE crowd, really. But everyone's chanting dumb shit, and Vince is like, man, you guys chant dumb things sometimes, which is one of the most deraining things either. I thought it was really cool how he acknowledged how stupid they all are. With this kind of attack, you have to wonder just how much longer they can compete in this match. Yeah, I completely agree. Shane comes out. They give Shane his chance to run Raw because Vince was so proud of the risks he took the night before, which I guess is quote-unquote the payoff of the match. I don't know how it's the payoff for the match from, you know, WrestleMania, where Shane got his ass kicked, but I guess that was the thing.
I'm having a hard time figuring out what they're going to do next.
New Day.
I've given up even trying to figure out what they're going to do next. I'm just
up next, New Day and League of Nations fought again. I think that's what I wrote. I'm having trouble reading my own handwriting now, to be honest with you. I think they fought though because League of Nations got pissed after losing and they were like, we're cutting the weak link, and they all jumped Wade Barrett, who, if you look on his Twitter, really seems to give no fucks that they cut him and turned on him because his contract's almost up anyway. So I think they're pretty much just the slow write-off is here at this point. Just, you know, let him slowly play himself out at the end. Hopefully he can be a Bad News Barrett one last time. You know, say something like, I got some bad news for you, then retire. Something cool like that. If you, also on Twitter, Nick Jackson, one of the Young Bucks, or the Elite, he was like, we would never do that to you if you were friends with us, which I thought was kind of cool. I don't know if that's maybe like an invite to NJPW or Ring of Honor or one of them. It was kind of cool that they gave him the cross-company shout-out there. So that was alright. Don't really care about any of those factions other than New Day. I think they're starting something with the Wyatts soon at this point. The Wyatts have been kind of getting smushed for the past couple months now, so if they do this, it'll probably be nothing new. Probably more of a smushing. He did the same move too much. Don't touch me. So after that, Roman Reigns comes down. He wants to talk about how he doesn't care if you like him or hate him. He's just a guy. He's just doing what the hell he wants to do. And the entire time, from the jump, the crowd is going apeshit, just booing the fuck out of Roman Reigns. Their hatred knows no bounds. You would think he murdered puppy dogs and kitties on the internet with how much everyone boos him. So he comes down, he rambles on, I'll do this, blah, 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 blah. I'm the best. Whoever wants my championship, come out and get it. Oh, but before that, everyone's booing like fucking crazy because everyone's upset from WrestleMania and all the other stuff. Game screwed me on my signature there. So the commentators are like, these post-WrestleMania crowds are crazy. They boo who they always cheer for. They cheer for who they always boo for. So they immediately completely negated the fact that everyone's booing Roman Reigns because they hate him. I would assume that's a Vince McMahon thing. Like he told JBL or Cole, you know, play it off. Don't let everyone think that the reason they're all booing our champion is because everyone fucking hates him. Which makes sense. It's just extremely disingenuous.
That's a classic textbook maneuver.
Give my goddamn stamina back.
Look at this.
So that goes.
I'm not sure he can get back to his feet.
Roman rambles on a little bit. They have. He's like, whoever wants my belt, come down. Whoever's the best contender, whoever wants the belt, come down and get it. Blah blah blah.
Not today, too fast.
So this starts a train of wrestlers involving AJ Styles, Kevin Owens, Chris Jericho, and Sami Zayn. And I always liked Sami Zayn, but he wasn't one of my favorite wrestlers. He seemed like a nice enough guy. Like I said, his theme song is pretty good. It's one of those catchy ones, like Fandango's when he was popular for a little bit. But they're all coming down to their music. But when Sami Zayn comes down to his, the entire crowd is going absolutely apeshit for Sami Zayn coming down. And they're all singing his theme song with him because it's an awesome ska song with happy horns. One of my favorite parts about ska is what I call the happy horns. It's any song that is hard not to smile when you hear it has happy horns to me. It's 100% some bullshit word and phrase I made up, but that's what it is. So everyone's singing Sami Zayn's song, and it puts a huge smile on my face. I was like, you know what? I think this kid's gonna be one of my new favorite wrestlers now too. As soon as he hits the ring, him and Kevin Owens fight because they can't stand to be near each other. Jericho and AJ start fighting, and Reigns is just standing in the background smiling like an idiot. Sorry, rapid fire talking, need a drink. So they're all doing that. They fight their way out. Eventually, Jericho, quote unquote, wins their little fight. Sami Zayn looks like he hurts himself diving out of the ring, and no one was sure if it was from the nights before when he wrestled, or he actually got hurt, or if it was all fake or whatever.
Back to the show. This is my guest tonight.
Roman goes backstage and was like,
the guys in the locker room don't respect you. What are your thoughts?
Do you see what's going on there? And Steph's like, yeah, you're going to get a fatal 4-way match to your number one contender is.
Respect is earned,
so
not given.
They set up a fatal 4-way for end of the night with Sami, KO, AJ, and Jericho.
I will not quit
and
until
the payout for that at the end of the night was they announced Sami Zayn was hurt, but in his place, and then the freaking Cesaro's sirens go off. Cesaro comes back, looks like a beast, you know, does his uppercuts and spins people and all that good shit. The 4-way match was pretty good at the end of the night. The highlight, of course, was when Mr. AJ Styles hit the Styles Clash on Chris Jericho, knocking him out, winning the fatal 4-way, and becoming the number one contender for the belt, which makes me so fucking happy because I'm okay with him. I'm okay with him losing at WrestleMania if the setup was just to put him as number one contender right now. That's all. That is forgiven. Between that, Zack Ryder came out for a match against The Miz. He lost his brand new title in his match against The Miz. There were some notable interferences between with Ryder's dad and The Miz, and then I don't know how to say her name. The Miz's wife, Marcy, something. I don't know. I can't talk. She jumped the barricade, slapped Zack Ryder's dad in the face for fucking with The Miz. That was enough to distract Zack Ryder from Miz to hit his finisher, whose name is escaping right now. It's a really good name, too. I just can't think of it. I'm an idiot. This dude's like 2 feet taller than I am. So Zack Ryder had the belt for a day. The Miz won it. He's the new champ. I'm not necessarily completely thrilled about it because I thought Zack Ryder deserved at least to have it for a little bit. But he did have his WrestleMania moment, which I guess should be good enough for most people. Got to have his cool little got to have his day in the sun, his moment in the spotlight. Any other cliche you want me to say, he got to have that. So that's cool. What else we got there? So before the 4-way, but it doesn't matter because we're jumping around story time here. They had we'll call it a women's appreciation, kind of, where all the women superstars, all the ladies were in the ring. I was gonna say divas, but I guess we shouldn't call them that anymore. They were all in the ring. Charlotte was talking about, she was doing this weird flip-flop where she was half face, half heel. Like she was trying to be thankful, but was trying to be a bitch still too. So eventually all the girls started getting pissed off at her for various reasons. Like Becky Lynch, who had a black eye from the night before, gives Charlotte this look like she's gonna beat the fuck out of her. So does Sasha Banks. Becky Lynch looked attractive with her semi-black eye, which sounds kind of weird to say, I guess, but she looked attractive. I don't know. She looked tough. So eventually all the girls get pissed off and would just walk out of the ring on her. Paige looked the most disgusted out of all of them at what was going on, which was kind of funny. Like, there was a time a couple years ago, or I think it was like Triple H appreciation when he won the belt, or some other bullshit belt appreciation thing, when CM Punk was still around. And if you watch his body language the entire time, he had no desire to be there whatsoever. And it was the same thing where Paige was just like, I don't understand why the fuck I'm here right now. Which is kind of cool. So all the ladies hate Charlotte, like you always knew. And as a whole, it was a pretty good post-Raw Raw. Some other cool things that happened was someone Cruz, I can't think of his first name right now, came up from NXT as for one of his matches and squashed Tyler Breeze, because Tyler Breeze is an asshole too, as per this game. But I wish I knew the dude's first name. Big muscular guy, looked super happy the whole time, was really awesome. Glad he beat Tyler Breeze. Baron Corbin was there. He whooped Ziggler's ass, which was cool. They got a double DQ, double count out. He started yelling at the ref, "This is your fault, not mine." That was kind of interesting. And Enzo and Big Cass got to come up and talk shit to the Dudley Boys, which was awesome too. They did all their catchphrases. And I always heard about Enzo and Cass, you know, too soft. That's it. Those guys. Bada boom, realest guys in the room. You know, you all know who they are. But I never really watched them. I just heard about them a bunch, and it was fucking crazy how much the crowd loved those two when they were doing their catchphrases. Like the entire crowd was mimicking back the catchphrases, was doing the hand gestures at the right times. It was just really fucking cool. So a lot of NXT call-ups, which I guess is quote-unquote part of Shane's thing. The payoff for his night. And I guess as a whole, it was a pretty good Raw. I mean, the highlight for me was AJ winning and looking so happy. Whenever that dude fucking wins something, I get like a swell on my chest, I get all happy. Because I've said it a shitload of times now. Even though I talked to him a couple times, it feels like my fucking friends win every time, man. It's the weirdest feeling ever that I never really had with a connection with wrestlers like that before, I guess. Like, I'm acquaintances with an actual wrestler, separate from all the AJ stuff I talk about. But, like, it's so surreal to know people that are, like, wrestling. Or, especially when they get to, like, WWE or the big stuff. It's just surreal to be like, I know this guy. This is so fucking crazy that he's doing this right now. So yeah, pretty cool. Pretty good Raw. Kind of looking forward to the next one now, even though I shouldn't be.
Not today, too fast. A brutal clothesline catches in the perfect spot.
I think this is my third Omega Driver on him.
Man, that'll leave your neck hurting for a while. Looks like another check in the win column. There it is, the finisher.
I'm pretty sure that's Chuck Taylor's finisher too. Chuck Taylor's awesome too. Like Chucky T. Has nothing to do with this match, but just felt like I'll throw it out there. Alright, so let's go interfere in Finn's match, piss him off. Do a little work there. See if we can get that title shot going. You have to go with the match. I'd rather just skip it because I don't think I can do anything again.
Oh no! Look out!
Oh, I can do this! Whose music was that?
And there's the bell. With these competitors, this should be amazing.
Oh, made me leave right away?
Quick thinking to avoid.
That's stupid. Then we're not going to watch it then. Fuck them. I wanted to hang out again like last time and do things I don't know how to do. And embarrass myself in front of everybody. Did he lose at least? Nah, he still won, that asshole. God damn it. Alright, fatal four-way, here we come. Should be interesting. Hey, it's an armbar winner. Baron Corbin. And his tattoo, I mean, that's obviously a real picture of him. But you'd think they'd like clean pictures up a little bit for this kind of stuff. His tattoo looks just as bright in person. It's kind of cool.
Think of that. These superstars will do whatever it takes to
heal like crazy, baby. Heal like crazy.
Wow. It doesn't get much better than that right there. A knockdown, drag out brawl, complete with a big
I'll never be a face again, but it's okay.
Bombs, they're pulling out all the stops. Just when you thought a power bomb couldn't get any more devastating, Kevin Owens goes and adds a twist that makes it purely lethal. As we watch Baron Corbin, let's get your take on him.
Obviously a talented competitor.
Armbar winner, say it!
In a match like this, sometimes it comes down to luck. Not all the time, of course, but sometimes.
Those physics. I think it just bounces out of the ring.
Oh no, Baron Corbin still dazed. Oh wait, nice reversal. And his heartless attack continues. Oh man, this is getting tough to watch.
Shut up.
Ow, I'm not sure I can watch this.
Oh, the one thing I found out screwing around in a different match, where the timekeeper and fake Lillian Garcia are over next to the commentators. If you throw people back there, you actually can knock those chairs down and use them as well.
Gives him that little something extra that makes a ton of difference. Yeah, it's like being rammed into the mat from 8 feet in the air. How are you supposed to get up from that? Oh,
very slowly.
Nice reversal. No,
Pope in the Volkswagen.
My God, his body's been through hell, and his ribs have bore the brunt of the attack. And I hope we can get a doctor out here as a precaution. Damaged ribs, camel clutch. He needs to figure out a way to get to his base.
Right in the ropes, you dumb fuck. That's what happens.
He lands the strike with great accuracy.
I don't have a rope break because I didn't unlock that ability yet. But as you get more, I save up more of those like style point things. You can unlock rope break, where you actually just grab the rope and break it. It's a free pin break. Hit him.
And he hits with the dive.
Ooh.
I don't think I've ever met a man more infatuated with himself than Tyler Breeze. You're right, his ego needs its own zip code. But you know what?
9021, blow me.
Tyler Breeze is looking incredibly impressive as of late. Oh, well, we're on the move here.
You tricked me.
Uh-oh. You have to possess a different type of focus to punish an opponent like this. Yeah, you really have to. And a quick pin attempt by Kevin Owens. And the shoulders up. And the match continues. I love this.
I love it too.
Dishing out some serious punishment here. That's it. He's out.
Do you love this?
Oh, man, there's no getting up from that.
I'm not sure why they're just fighting outside like this for no reason, but I'll take it because it gives me prime time to beat up Kevin Owens right now.
We know what this is.
For Tyler Breeze's sake, he's been able to prove in recent.
Will it be enough for the win?
Just bounce the fucking sledgehammer out of the ring.
Breeze is not someone to sleep on. With this kind of attack,
or sleep with. Heyo.
Now back to the ring. He's really taking over this match now.
No, fuck.
We're looking at complete domination here.
I should have had that. Corbin, yeah, throw him back outside the ring again. Oh, here, oh, look at Kevin Owens.
Today, too fast.
I'm gonna get a bullshit, breath of fresh air, whatever you want to call it. Second win, there we go. Don't touch me.
And that's why the adage holds true. There's a first time for everything.
I think you're right. I believe that's the first time he's ever attempted this.
No! No!
Get a kick out. The kick out's all that's saving. This match goes on.
The strikes have a little extra on them tonight.
Little extra zest.
Oh, out of nowhere.
Why the fuck is he counting everything now?
Oh my. Baron Corbin.
This guy's just too strong.
Bullshit games. Break it up!
Look how slow he is to recover here. That was some serious punishment.
Keep the button too fast. I'm nervous.
Ow, hard kick to the ribs.
There's been a lot of buzz in the locker room area today.
That motherfucker has like a foot on me. Holy shit. No, we're good. Damn it!
Look out! Cole, what's he got in mind?
The Canadian backbreaker is going to end this thing.
I think you're right, Cole. This is close to being over.
Yeah, fuck you.
He's showing no signs of letting up. All these power moves tonight are making bigger and bigger impacts. Oh my gosh, they can't breathe.
I can. Ah, god damn it.
Covers. Oh my God, watch out. What a way to break the pin and to keep this match going.
Man, that was close. That was a different. That's it. He's done.
Go get him. Go get him.
Going to be good.
There's no coming back from that.
Hit him.
Going for the cover.
Yes! That's how it's fucking done. That's how we win the four-way matches, ladies and gentlemen. Let them act dumb. We do the moves. You lock it in.
You want to talk about crowd pleasing?
Yeah, that was a good shot of that pole right there. That was nice.
Here's your winner, the chosen one.
And there's your winner via pinfall.
I can't say that I'm all that.
They all hate me. It's all good, because fuck them all.
It's your night.
Please welcome my guest tonight.
Let's talk about it.
What was it that you wanted to share with the WWE Universe tonight?
If it's the same thing that we did 20 times, I'd be upset.
I want to let the
Same thing.
There you have it. Back to you, Cole.
I don't want to talk to Cole. Why don't you ask me about the title shot that I want? That I've been begging for months.